This fanfiction is only for entertainment purposes, so please don't take it seriously and don't be offended. It's just a story made out of imagination, so it doesn't define any character in real life. I hope you'll enjoy the story and leave positive comments without hating the author and character. I don't own any pictures, but the storylines are completely mine. I will do voiceover so you can mute it if you want. Hope you will like the video.
The fourth floor of the luxury hotel was dimly lit and deadly quiet. Taehyung's breath was heavy, his vision blurry. His head was spinning from the drug that someone had secretly slipped into his drink during the Mafia meeting. He had no idea who did it. But the flashlights and voices of people chasing him outside the elevator told him it wasn't random. He needed to hide. Fast. He didn't think twice. He pulled out his master hotel card, swiped the nearest door, room 407, and slipped inside before anyone could see. Click. He locked the door behind him, double-checked it, and dropped to his knees, panting. His body was burning. His heartbeat felt too loud. He wasn't in control of himself. He spotted a couch and crouched behind it, trying to calm down. But then, the bathroom door clicked. The sound of running water stopped. A soft song started playing from a phone on loudspeaker, "Mama, I'm in love with a criminal," and that's when you walked out of the bathroom. Taehyung turned his head slightly and froze. You were wearing nothing but a white bathrobe, towel in hand, your long, wet hair stuck to your skin like silk. Water drops from your hair slowly trickled down your collarbone, slipping between your cleavage, soaking into the robe, making the fabric stick to your skin like a second layer. He tried to look away, but his eyes disobeyed. His jaw clenched as he watched a drop of water run down your thigh. His Adam's apple bobbed. You stood there, humming along, swaying your hips to the beat, still completely unaware of the burning pair of eyes hidden behind the couch. He bit his lip hard. Taehyung murmured, F***ck, what the H***ll is wrong with me? He knew it was wrong. He was invading a stranger's privacy. But his body was already heating up, already reacting. That damn drug. Suddenly, your eyes caught something in the mirror. A shadow. Behind the couch. Your heartbeat skipped. Your eyes narrowed. Without wasting a second, you grabbed the small emergency knife kept in your drawer, hiding it behind your back, and slowly tiptoed toward the couch. But the moment you reached, you saw him. A man, tall, handsome, but pale, eyes squeezed shut, chest rising and falling rapidly like he was struggling to breathe. His body was burning with heat, veins visible near his neck, his shirt partly open, sticking to his skin with sweat. He wasn't dangerous. He looked vulnerable. Your knife dropped to the floor with a soft clink. You knelt down and touched his forehead. He flinched and opened his eyes, deep, brown, desperate. His gaze instantly dropped to your lips, then lower. His breath hitched. But he looked away in guilt, shutting his eyes again. Taehyung, I'm sorry. He whispered hoarsely, voice trembling. Taehyung, I didn't mean to come here. I was drugged. I just needed to hide. But now. He stopped, teeth biting his lower lip. Taehyung, you need to go, away from me. I don't think I can control myself for long. You blinked in surprise, then chuckled. A soft, teasing laugh escaped your lips. You really think I'll leave my own room just because a random shirtless stranger says he can't control himself? He opened his eyes and stared at you like you were insane. You held his hand and tried to help him up. Taehyung, whoa, wait. Are you trying to take advantage of me now? He raised a brow. Taehyung, you're not going to throw me on the bed and have your way with me, right? You rolled your eyes. Relax, Mr. Mafia porn star. You're not that hot when you're sweaty and half dead. Taehyung, excuse me? I'm always hot. It's in my blood. He scoffed. You're delusional. Taehyung, you're in a bathrobe. You're behind my couch. Taehyung, touché. You finally dragged him to the bed, gently laying him down. He hissed and grunted a little. Then, you turned around, opened your cupboard, and took out a black pouch. His eyes followed you suspiciously. Taehyung, what's in that bag? He asked weakly. Something that'll help you. Taehyung, is it poison? Are you with my enemies? You paused and gave him a slow, murderous glare. If I was with your enemies, I'd have chopped off your very expensive-looking fingers first. He gulped. Taehyung, shutting up now. You injected the shot in his arm. Taehyung, what was that? Something to lower your temperature and flush out the drug. I'm a doctor. Taehyung, of course you are. Hot, mysterious, and bossy. Every Mafia's dream girl. Sleep. Before I stab you. He gave a tired smile, and soon, his breathing slowed. His body relaxed, eyes fluttering shut. You sat beside him, staring. His face, peaceful now. He looked younger like this. Like the devil had fallen asleep and left the angel behind. Your finger softly brushed the strands of hair on his forehead. You leaned closer to his ear and whispered. Finally got the chance to return the favor, Mr. Savior. You don't remember me, but I remember everything. You saved me once, when no one else did. That's why, even if he broke into your room tonight, you let him stay. You gave a soft, sad smile, and watched him sleep for a long, long time. That night, you guarded him. Just like he had once protected you, years ago. The morning light slipped through the curtains of room 407, casting soft golden rays over the plush bed and the man sleeping in it. Taehyung stirred. His lashes fluttered, brows furrowed slightly as he woke up with a groan. His body felt sore but stable. The heat that had almost devoured him last night was gone. The drug had worn off. He blinked a few times, slowly sitting up on the bed, shirt halfway open, hair a total mess. What the hell happened last night? Then it hit him. The girl. That bathrobe. That sarcastic mouth. Those sharp eyes. That smile, that voice whispering near his ear. His head turned toward the side table. There was a neatly folded piece of paper with a small flower placed on it. He frowned, picking it up. His eyes scanned the handwriting. To the beautiful stranger who accidentally trespassed, don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. I know you didn't mean harm. That's why I let you stay unharmed. But next time, don't ever enter someone's room without permission. Just because you were lucky tonight, doesn't mean you always will be. Yours, maybe never again. The girl in the bathrobe. Taehyung stared at the note for a long second. His eyes darkened as a lazy smile crept onto his lips. Taehyung, a woman like that, in a world like this. His fingers gently brought the note near his lips. And he kissed it. Just a soft, lazy, warm kiss, like his heart moved before his mind could catch up. Taehyung, she's dangerous in her own way. He looked around the room. Empty. She was gone. Yet she left a memory. A presence. The couch where he had hidden. The faint smell of lavender. The pillow beside him slightly warm. He leaned back onto the bed, eyes on the ceiling, the corners of his lips twitching. Taehyung, doctor in a bathrobe. You saved me, huh? But now, sweetheart. I need to find you. Not because you saved me. But because you're the first woman who looked at me. And didn't flinch, and the first woman who made his heart skip a beat. He held the note close, closing his eyes again, the memory of water dripping from your body. Your teasing words, your whisper near his ear. It was all still burning under his skin. 3 months passed. You had almost convinced yourself that night was just a dream. A beautiful, crazy, wet hair, drugged Mafia on my bed kind of dream. But life moved on. Your hospital shifts kept you busy. Patients came and went. Sleepless nights, endless coffee, and nothing remotely close to a mysterious criminal breaking into your room again. That is, until today. You were seated in your office, wearing your white coat, writing notes on the patient file in front of you. Next. You called without looking up. The door clicked open. You kept scribbling. Tell me what your problem is. You said, casually flipping to a blank page. Taehyung, yeah, I've got a heart problem. Came the smooth reply. Your pen paused. Taehyung, it started about 3 months ago. Ever since this one girl left me all alone in a hotel bed. Your fingers froze. No. No freaking way. You slowly lifted your eyes. And there he was. Kim Taehyung. Wearing a black shirt with the top buttons open, sleeves rolled up, and that same lazy smirk tugging at his lips. His hair was messier, longer, and somehow even sexier than you remembered. He sat down on the chair across from you like he owned the hospital. Taehyung, hi, doctor. Missed me? He purred, leaning back. You blinked. Then blinked again. Oh wow, it talks. You said, lips parting. He raised a brow. Taehyung, it? The delusional patient who thinks someone left him because of his heart, not his brain. Taehyung, tsk. Still so sharp-tongued. You didn't miss me even a little? He smirked. You replied smoothly. I missed the peace. Until you came in whining like a lovesick teenager. Taehyung, lovesick? He leaned forward, elbows on your table. Taehyung, so you do know I was in love? Please. You didn't even know my name. You scoffed. He said, voice dropping a little. Taehyung. No, but I remembered the way your wet hair clung to your shoulders. The way your lips moved when you told me to shut up. The way your fingers brushed my forehead like you'd done it before. Your cheeks flushed. You stood up quickly, pretending to check a file, anything to hide the heat rising in your body. So, you came here pretending to be a patient? You asked, turning around. Are you insane or just bored of being chased by actual gangsters? Taehyung, can't it be both? He grinned. What do you want, Taehyung? He stood up now, slowly walking around your desk till he was right in front of you. The room felt too small. His scent was too familiar. He leaned down just a little. Taehyung, I want a checkup. Check if my heart still beats the same when you look at me. He whispered, eyes on yours. You stared up at him, your breath caught. Still dramatic, I see. You whispered back. Taehyung, still beautiful, I see. He replied, eyes flicking to your lips. You exhaled, stepping back to put space between you both. Fine. Heart checkup? Sit down. I'll check if your heart still functions. Taehyung, wait. If I strip now, will that speed up the process? He grinned playfully. Strip and I'll inject poison instead of saline. Taehyung, kinky. I like that. You glared. He winked then sat back on chair. You tried your best to act unaffected. You really did. But the way Taehyung was watching you, leaning back on the chair like it was a damn throne, shirt hugging all the right places, collarbones peeking out, veins visible on his forearms, it was all too much. And his smirk? That stupid, cocky smirk was practically tattooed on his face. Taehyung, so, doctor. He said, tapping the stethoscope hanging around your neck. Taehyung, is this what you use to hear broken hearts? Or do you just break them personally? You rolled your eyes and clicked your pen. I use this to check patients. Not to flirt with criminals suffering from attention issues. He pouted. Taehyung. Oh come on. You're saying I'm not your favorite criminal? YN, you're not even my favorite patient. Taehyung, lies, you gave me a very special injection last time, remember? He said, leaning forward again, voice dropping. Your eyes narrowed. YN, you were half dead. Taehyung, yeah, but you still touched me gently, especially here. He whispered. He touched his forehead dramatically. Taehyung, and here. He pointed at his chest. Taehyung, where you injected love. You choked a laugh, unable to hide your grin anymore. YN, oh my god, stop being a rom-com. Taehyung, can't help it. You bring out my soft side. He winked. YN, and I can bring out your dead side too if you don't shut up. Taehyung, kinky again. He whispered, biting his lip. Your cheeks flamed. You quickly turned to grab your stethoscope. YN, fine, let's actually check your heart. You said, pretending to be professional. He blinked, then slowly unbuttoned the top 3 buttons of his shirt. YN, wait, what are you doing? Taehyung, helping you, doctor. Just giving you full access. He said innocently. YN, Taehyung. Taehyung, yes? He looked up with the most sinful puppy eyes you've ever seen. You tried to put the stethoscope on his chest without looking at him too much. But God help you, his skin was warm and toned. His abs peaked as he moved slightly. Taehyung, cold hands. He hissed dramatically. You muttered. YN, I should have dipped them in ice. Taehyung, you're making me fall for you again. He said in a low voice. You blinked. YN, again? Taehyung, yes, the first time was when you walked out of the bathroom in that robe, water dripping down your neck. He nodded. You inhaled sharply, remembering the exact moment. YN, you're really something, you know that? You said, pretending to scribble notes. Taehyung, yeah. A mess. He smiled. Taehyung, but a mess who remembered your laugh for 3 whole months. You paused, looking at him. He wasn't smiling now. His voice was softer. Deeper. Real. He said. Taehyung, I searched for you. Didn't even know your name. Just remembered your eyes. Your touch. Your smart mouth. You swallowed. He leaned closer again, lips near your ear. Taehyung, so, doctor, if you ever plan on leaving me alone in bed again, at least leave your number this time. Your heart jumped. YN, why? You asked, breathless. Taehyung, so I can call you every time my chest feels tight like this. He whispered, placing your hand right over his heartbeat. Taehyung, and you can remind me it's not the drug this time. It's just you. You took your hand back shyingly and left your own office while he sat there grinning. Months had passed since that chaotic reunion in your hospital. And somehow, between his reckless charm and your constant threats to inject him with a double dose of silence, you both fell for each other. Hard. He wasn't the cold Mafia anymore when he was with you. He was just your Taehyung. Tonight was supposed to be simple. A horror movie. Popcorn. Blankets. You sat on the couch, calm and collected, while he, the same man who had shot people without blinking, was currently clinging to your arm like a scared puppy. YN, babe, the ghost's gonna come out of the mirror, again, just watch. You giggled, whispering excitedly. Taehyung, I don't want to watch. He whined against your skin. Taehyung, why are you enjoying this? This is psychological trauma. Then he say again. Taehyung, YN, why would people even live in a haunted house? He whispered loudly. YN, it's fiction, Taehyung, so are ghosts. But look at that demon crawling on the ceiling, what the hell is that? You giggled, running your fingers through his hair as he buried his face in your neck. YN, you're literally a Mafia king, and you're scared of this? Taehyung, exactly. I deal with humans. Not exorcisms. Huge difference. You kissed his temple gently, your fingers tracing slow, lazy circles on his back under the blanket. He was warm. And incredibly clingy. Taehyung, okay, seriously. He mumbled, looking up at you with those wide brown eyes. Taehyung, can we turn this off? Nope. Taehyung, you love seeing me scared, don't you? I love you in general. He stilled. You blinked. He stared at you. You stared back. A slow smirk tugged at the corner of his lips. Taehyung, say that again. He whispered, crawling halfway onto your lap now. I said I love this movie. Taehyung, liar. His voice dropped as he leaned closer, his nose brushing yours. Taehyung, say it again, or I'll bite. You won't. He smirked. And bit. Your shoulder. Gently. Playfully. But hot enough to make your body tense. Taehyung. Taehyung, say it. I love you, okay? You gasped, shoving him slightly. He grinned like a man who just won a war. Taehyung, I knew it. He said proudly, nuzzling into your neck, leaving soft kisses there. Taehyung, you're obsessed with me. Only because you're a dramatic clingy baby. He looked up again. You snorted, trying not to cry from laughing. But secretly. You loved this. You loved how his fingers always found your waist. How he pulled you closer after every scream. How his lips brushed your jaw when he accidentally flinched. How his voice turned gravelly when he was this close to you. Another sudden jump scare came on screen. Taehyung yelped, burying his face deeper in your neck. His breath was warm. His lips brushed your skin. Your giggles faded into a sharp inhale. He didn't move. Didn't pull away. Just stayed there, lips dangerously close to your collarbone. Taehyung, you smell too good. He murmured. You feel too close. You whispered back, your fingers still tangled in his hair. His hand slowly slid around your waist under the blanket. His lips brushed yours this time, eyes half-lidded. The horror movie kept playing. But the real chaos was now under the blanket. Are we still watching? You gasped between kisses. Taehyung, no, now I'm the only thing you're watching. He whispered, trailing kisses down your neck. You chuckled, breathless. Wow. That was smooth. Taehyung, I know. I rehearsed it. He smirked. Then he cupped your face and kissed you, slow, deep, warm. The kind of kiss that made your toes curl. The kind of kiss that made the horror movie seem like background noise. The kind of kiss that said everything, without a single word. He moaned softly into the kiss, arms tightening around you. Blanket tangled. Hearts racing. His lips moved down to your jaw, your neck, leaving hot, lazy kisses. Taehyung, next time. He whispered against your skin. Taehyung, can we watch a romantic movie? Why? Taehyung, because I don't think I can survive this again. You survived it just fine. You teased. He smirked, lips against yours. Taehyung, no, I survived because of you. And just like that. The Mafia fell asleep in your arms. In love. At peace. Finally, home. The end.